From Taylor Swift shutting down intrusive men questions,
because as I was telling you ahead of time, you're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight. I'm going to...
to Ariana Grande dismantling sexist radio hosts.
If you could use makeup or your phone one last time, which one would you pick? Makeup or your phone?
Is this what you think girls have trouble choosing between?
Yeah.
These are times celebrities checked interviewers for being disrespectful.
Because that's a whole thing, you know?
Yeah, huge.
But this is a whole thing, like talking to you about music that I'm really proud of. So I'm gonna.
Taylor, don't tell me this is your last album.
During a BBC Radio 2 interview, Taylor Swift was asked about a viral theory claiming she'd quit music after marrying Travis Kelce. Her reaction? Pure disbelief, calling the idea shockingly offensive.
What? No.
I just saw some fans going, well, she's going to get married and then she's going to have children and then it's going to be the last album.
A shockingly offensive thing to say.
Absolutely. It is not the last album.
It's not why people get married.
No, exactly.
So that they can quit their job.
Swift made it clear marriage doesn't mean retirement, saying that's not why people get married, to quit their job. She praised Travis for supporting her passion, adding they connect through ambition, one in cleats, one in stilettos.
And a little chip in your tooth there also.
Oh, man.
You're not perfect after all.
During a chat with Jimmy Kimmel, Olivia Rodrigo stayed calm when he pointed out a chip in her tooth, joking, well, you're not perfect after all. She didn't flinch.
I actually wasn't aware that I had a chip in my tooth until this very moment.
Instead, she smiled and replied, I actually wasn't aware of that until this very moment. New insecurity unlocked. Thanks so much. A perfect mix of grace and sarcasm.
Lot of leg.
Do you have the word skanky in America?
We do have that word.
Yeah,
maybe we shouldn't have used
What made you
then.
think about your mom?
Why did she just pop in your mind?
Amy Schumer walked into a promo interview and instantly met her host fishing for shock value. When he called her movie character skanky, she flipped the script and aimed the insult back at him effortlessly.
But no, come on, that's the character of the movie. I'm not trying to offend you. It's how
Whatever
it
you're trying to do, you are. I think that's a rude question.
Well, I'm not leaving till we get the car crash moment. I mean, that's what we would love.
Well, then you're going to have to get it from your wife when you go home.
She refused to play along with his cheap provocation and exposed how outdated his jokes were. By the end, she controlled the room, leaving him embarrassed and the audience cheering her confidence.
The movie obviously is about the Joker, but it goes beyond that. It's really about the mental state he was in. Can you tell me a little bit about what research or what kind of what you did to prepare for this? Because this was really an intense performance.
At the Golden Globes, Joaquin Phoenix looked exhausted by repetition. Reporters kept asking the same Joker questions. The weight loss, the prep, the sequel talk, until he finally sighed, I feel like I already answered this 60 seconds ago.
The things I just can't remember right now, but I feel like I already answered this question 6 months ago.
Then, in true Joaquin fashion, he flipped the mood, asking journalists if they were fed, if they were bored, then passionately switching topics to climate change and veganism. Tired of the noise, he ended the press chaos with purpose instead of anger.
Can you talk about just this new trend that we're seeing in R&B, where we're seeing more of a fusion, we're seeing people blend the genre with pop?
At the 2025 Grammys red carpet, Babyface was calmly answering a question when reporters suddenly turned away mid-sentence to chase another artist, Chappelle Roan. The disrespect was obvious.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chapel!
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Instead of making a scene, Babyface simply said, "You guys want to take that? Go do that then." A short line, but it said everything. Class, composure, and a reminder that respect still matters.
Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
During an interview, Sydney Sweeney faced tough questions about her controversial gene ad. When asked if she feared the backlash would affect her film, Christie, she calmly said, no, the ad spoke for itself.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority.
As the interviewer pressed about racial implications and online criticism, Sydney didn't flinch. She replied, When I have an issue I want to speak about, people will hear. Graceful but firm, she let silence finish the argument.
If you could use makeup or your phone one last time, which one would you pick? Makeup or your phone?
Is this what you think girls have trouble choosing between?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this men assuming that that's what girls would have to choose between?
Now, this
not a question.
When two radio hosts asked Ariana Grande to pick between makeup or her phone, she didn't hesitate to call it out. Is this what you think girls struggle choosing between? She shot back.
Contact.
Ladies learn.
Yeah.
Listen and learn, ladies.
Boys learn.
Oh, excuse
Come
me.
on.
You see us on our phones? Nah, it's quiet for that.
I have made that
We got
mistake.
respect.
Come
We're on
on.
a date right now. We got our.
Have you seen the new?
Boys and girls, we can all learn.
For the next 4 minutes, Ariana dismantled their casual sexism with calm confidence, from emojis to equality. By the end, they were apologizing, and she delivered a masterclass in self-respect disguised as small talk.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
During a Cafe Society interview, a reporter congratulated Blake Lively on her pregnancy. Lively pointed at the reporter and replied, "Congrats on your little bump," making her visibly uncomfortable.
Do you guys love wearing those kind of clothes that you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And working in digital.
Everyone wants to talk about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes.
Her friend Parker Posey added, "What about my bump?" and laughed. Viewers called the moment cruel and hypocritical, especially as Lively recently accused Justin Baldoni of fat-shaming her on set.
Because as I was telling you ahead of time, you're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not gonna walk home with any men tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and then I go home to the cats.
No men allowed.
Men get me in trouble. I don't.
When a red carpet host hinted Taylor might walk home with some men, she smiled and shut it down instantly. "No men tonight. I'm going home to my cats." Calm, witty, and perfectly disarming.
I got my whole squad here tonight. I'm so excited.
Right.
The Haim girls are here. They're nominated.
Ed Sheeran?
Ed's here.
Not a girl.
Like, Sam's here. Yeah, but it's the group of friends. They're so cool. Like.
She turned an awkward comment into a playful moment about independence and friendship, reminding everyone she doesn't need romance for validation. Just her music, her friends, and a few very spoiled cats waiting at home.
Guys, don't touch those boobs. All right? Did you breastfeed your son?
Yes, of course.
Oh, that must have been unbelievable.
That wasn't unbelievable. I was like 19.
You must have had so much milk. Right?
Oh my God.
How much milk? Do you imagine how much milk was going?
A resurfaced interview shows Howard Stern making Sofia Vergara visibly uncomfortable with intrusive comments about her body. He opened the conversation by focusing on her chest and then pushed things further with questions about breastfeeding.
He was only 21, baby.
That kid must have been fat from eating all that milk. I would love to feed from you. If you don't want to go out with me, then at least let me feed from your chest.
Stern kept escalating the remarks, even joking that he wanted to feed from her himself. Vergara tried to deflect with humor, but the moment was clearly unsettling. Many viewers say the clip shows how little respect she was given during the interview. Respect goes both ways, and these stars made that clear.